The message that wants to come through so clearly for you right now is to let it be magical. And so on my way here to make this video, I had kind of an idea of what I was going to talk about, but the whole time I'm hearing, let it be magical, let it be magical. So we'll just dive into it and see what comes through right now. And so I'm here in Switzerland. It is like an amazingly beautiful day. It's the winter, but it feels like springtime. And today I am coming out of like 3 or 4 days of some kind of weird stomach thing, or I don't know what was happening. I was just very nauseous for a long time. And so the whole time I was kind of feeling like, okay, like you're meant to rest right now. And when you come out, like you'll have the upgrades and everything that you need in order to move forward on your path. And so then today was so great to wake up feeling good and to be able to go out into nature. And I had like this place that I really wanted to go to the whole time I was laying in bed for the past 4 days. And I really wanted to go to this trail that I discovered, and it was so magical when I found it like a week ago. And it was just like winter wonderland and everything. And when I got there today, it was covered in like ice because it's warmer right now. And so I was kind of sliding the whole time, and I wasn't really able to enjoy it the same way that I enjoyed it before. And it wasn't, the experience that I was hoping for, but I was like, all right, well, maybe it's meant to be something else. So then I kind of see in this melted area that would have been covered in snow before, there's these benches. And so I go lay down there with my dog. He runs around and plays, and I'm laying down and I'm looking up at the trees. And it was just like so much peace that I was feeling and regulation. Like, even a few weeks ago, I've been here in Europe, traveling Europe, looking for a place to live for almost 3 months now. And when I first got here, I couldn't do this. Like, I couldn't be in nature. Even though I'm a nature lover, I used to spend so much time hiking through nature on my own, all that. And then something happened along, I don't know, my health journey or whatever it was, but somewhere I got very dysregulated and so full of fear that I was not able to be out here and feel safe. And so I was laying there on the bench and I was like, I feel safe. I feel peace. I feel all the things that I've been searching for in this moment right now. And it felt magical. And so when I got up, I was just like in this bliss state. And it honestly was something that I haven't felt since my first spiritual awakening in 2014. And I never want to, like, this whole story kind of points towards this. I don't want to try and relive that. I don't want to try and relive my experience in the Winter Wonderland Trail. Like, I want to experience something new every single day. I want it to be new and evolution. And I think it's so easy, especially when we go through a spiritual awakening, to try to get back to that. Like, where is that bliss state when everything was so brand new and it was just like the most incredible thing that I've ever experienced and earth-shattering. And so it was something like that, but it was different because I'm me now. And I've gone through so much in the past 10 years. And now laying on that bench and feeling peace and safety in all that I am today, it was even more beautiful. And so then to be going down this new trail that I saw after I got up, I'm just standing and I'm seeing like light move, like I'm seeing the sun move, I'm seeing the branches sway, like I'm seeing things in a new way. And I'm allowing it to be what it is, which is magical. We live on this planet where it literally produces everything that we need. It produces all the nutrients and food that we need. It has the water that we need, the air that we need to breathe. Like, we live in such a magical place. We are part of this earth. We are children of this earth. And what I was getting downloaded with this morning was to ask Earth for what we need, because we share the same DNA, the same genetics with the Earth. And that's what I was receiving, at least. And so it's like we can ask her to activate the parts of us that we need to receive the healing that we need, or whatever it is that we're searching for. And we can ask her to protect us and to guide us and to hold us and to nurture us in the ways that we need. And in turn, we can promise to love her and to take care of her and to shift with her into this new earth. And so we're moving into this new earth, right? And a lot of things are happening on earth because it's been so destroyed. Like, earth is this living, beautiful being, and she is our mother, our home. And we've been abusing her, not us, but as a collective, as the unconscious. And it can't go on much longer. And that's why us as souls signed up to be here for this part of evolution, because we get to experience and be a part of and assist in the process of waking up the unconscious and moving into this happier, healthier, more sustainable earth, where we can find peace within ourselves and we can lean into our home, our mother, and feel safety. Like, I can't even, it's almost a shock to me, I guess, that I was living in a place that in California where even still, I look back and I'm like, I love it, I miss it, like all this stuff. But I was so disconnected. I was so disconnected and dysregulated and didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that I was so afraid of something that's not even happening, because I was so dysregulated. And it took me selling everything and throwing myself into nature, into the world, to be like, oh, I'm safe, I'm protected, I'm guided. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. And so this is such a gift to be here right now. And when we can lean into the trust and we can just take in the beauty of where we are and know that our soul chose what it wants to experience on this earth, and that all we have to do is remember that we do have a path and a purpose, and remember the truth of who we are. Remember that we are this one infinite consciousness coming to earth to experience ourselves and to help earth with the shift into the new consciousness. And so in that, there's so much freedom to be, and we can let go of what we thought we wanted and let what is meant for us come in. Maybe it is what we wanted, maybe it's not. Like, I'm going through this period of time right now where, like, I thought I wanted something for 7 or 8 years. I've been working on it every day, grinding on it every single day. And then recently I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna not put so much energy into it to hoping that it will work. I'm just gonna let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll be. But I think my path is meant to be easier. I think my path isn't meant to be so emotionally draining where I'm just like trying to get through the walls every single day. Maybe it's something else. And giving yourself permission to explore that. And I've been going down this other path. And it's incredible because it's easy to me, and I'm not grinding, and I'm just being the truth of who I am, and doors are opening, and I'm getting time to rest and to heal the parts of me that were burnt out and dysregulated for years and years and years. And that's the most important job. That's what I keep receiving. The most important job that I have right now is to rest and to regroup and to remember and to get clear and to move forward with the truth. To be the truth, to speak your truth, and to not be small for anybody else, to not dim your light for other people to make them comfortable. I was in these positions where I had an idea of what I wanted, right? The house, the career, all these things. And I would be so close to these things. Like I would be renting a room in the house that was like my dream house. I would be working in a company with people in the position that I wanted to have. So I was always so close, but I could never actually have it myself. Like it was like so far away from me, yet so close. And it was just this weird place to be. And I was asking myself for the past few years, I'm like, why am I so close? I can see it, I know it, but I can't necessarily have it right now. And it was, from what I'm understanding, I wasn't living in my authenticity fully. I was still in that job, in that house, in these relationships, in these dynamics. I was still being a shell of myself. I was still being a dimmed version of myself so that I could fit into the position that I needed to fit into to be in this home, in this job, in these things, in these friendships. And so that's why I wasn't allowed to have everything that I want. And so when you just stop and you just don't give a shit anymore, the subtle art of not giving a fuck, it's kind of related, but it just, that also keeps showing up for me too. It's like, just stop caring. Stop caring if you're gonna get it, when you're gonna get it, if they're gonna like you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because you are an infinite being and you came to Earth and you get to experience this magical place. And at the end of it, you get to go home. You get to go home to the truth of who you are, to the infinite abundance of unconditional love. Like, what is there to worry about? What is there to worry about when that is your truth? And that's the reverse psychology we get to also play on the universe is, oh, when I don't care and I just be, then I get everything I want. I was taught my whole life that I had to care, that I had to try so hard, that if I wanted something, it took hard work and dedication. And you're telling me I can just sit back and just show up as me and follow the joy, and the joy is my breadcrumbs? I'm meant to enjoy this life? I thought that all human life was suffering. No, suffering happens when you're not living in your truth and when you have attachment to this reality, which isn't real. The realness is the truth of who you are. You get to be aware and witness this experience here on Earth. And when you witness all of it, your symptoms, your circumstances, and you just observe, while you know that you are choosing what your soul wants, and you know that infinite timelines are happening right now, infinite possibilities are happening right now when time and space isn't real, and you know you're moving towards that, all you have to do is just be and follow the joy. How much freedom is that? And then we can just lay in the forest off the beaten path, looking up at the trees, and for the first time in so long, feel true peace, true happiness. And it's available to all of us. When we just let ourselves be the truth of who we are, stop dimming our light, start choosing what we want, be as big as you want, choose as big as you want. You can have anything that you want. We just have to remember who we are, decondition our mind from the thought patterns that are not us, that have been taught to us, and set yourself free. So I hope that this message resonated. I hope that it's everything you needed to hear today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I just started sharing videos on here within the last month. I've started doing it every single day, and it feels so right. And I have to also say, I want to also say thank you so much to the very generous person who sent me a donation today. That was such a wonderful gift, and I really truly appreciate it. I am so, so happy to be here. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.